Hey, welcome to my Let's Play. Um, so in this Let's Play, I'll be analyzing the game Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. This game was released in 2008, and I played it as a kid, so I wanted to revisit it in this Let's Play. The game begins with the animation of most of the events with the main characters from both games. It's a brief animation of the actual Olympics with Mario and Sonic as the characters. I skipped this animation because it was relatively long, but it is interesting. After the main animation, there is a page to select your player profile with the country one wants to represent. The country is part of your player profile, and it makes the game feel like a more realistic representation of the Olympics. This adds to the magic circle factor as one feels like they're actually participating for their country. After the profile selector, the player is brought to a main menu in which they are given a choice of the following things. Single match if the player wants to do one event, circuit if they want to participate in a tournament with various events, mission if they want to gain XP and complete a harder challenge. Missions also help them unlock more events. Gallery to see all of their achievements, record to see all their athletic records, and settings to change certain aspects about the game. These are all things available in the main menu. After the main menu, there are various menus to actually choose your event. State changes are common while choosing a character and are very and must be done because, for example, in a sprint, you must choose a fast character like Sonic, but you can't choose Sonic in a strength-based event like Hammer Throw, so you must choose a strong character like Bowser. Abilities are dynamic because they change from character to character. However, colors stay static because you're in the same event. If one chooses a single match, they are brought to through various menus. According to Lindsay Grace's types of gameplay, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games belong to the simulation category. Simulation games seek to provide enjoyment through reenactment of real events. For this case, it will be reenacting the Olympics and one's involvement for their country. Although this isn't a perfect simulation because of Mario and Sonic, I would say it belongs to the simulation category because of all of the events that this game puts you through. So it puts you through various situations. So you can be in a running situation or a specific sport like table tennis. There are many events to create a more simulation and a more realistic feel. The main object in this game is the Wii remote itself. Since this game is played on the console Wii, the Wii remote allows the player to make operative actions which cause resultant actions. The main goal of the game, which is to win a certain event. In a 100-meter race, the button B is used to charge up before you start. Since there is a sensor of the Wii remote, moving the Wii remote up and down will allow the character to run. The operating action would be pressing the B button or moving the remote up and down. The resultant action would be charging up or running, respectively. Space is the game's play area. The map changes depending on what event one is playing. During some events, the base is the track where you're running, or it's the field where you're doing a more physical activity like hammer throw, or you're in the pool if you're swimming, but they change from event to event. Objects are elements that can be manipulated in the game. Your character is a large object, as you're able to change what they do based on your controls, and the character itself is what is doing what is winning the virtual prize. Obstacles. Some obstacles are objects such as hurdles. There are also some gates that you have to go through in certain sports, and there are some objects specifically for one sport. For example, in javelin throw, you have a javelin, so that won't be present in any other sport. Actions in the game affect how the player how the player affects the game. Both the physical player and the player in the game affect the game. The person with superior skills socially and physically will have an advantage versus the player with inferior skills. If a person is more physically able, they will be able to move the Wii remote faster, or they'll be able to have a better reflex time, giving them the advantage. Interaction with opponents is also important, so a player with superior social skills will have advantage as well. Computer-controlled characters also affect the game as they have the same abilities that you do. However, they're able to beat you if you do not perform well enough. There are also rules in the games which are mainly operational and implicit. Operational rules are players' behavior and interaction within the game. So hammer throw, for example, power is an operational rule. So you can only have put in a certain amount of power, and it's based on when you press a button. So the power affects the positioning of the throw itself. High jump, the players must cross the bar in their jump to win this event. If they don't, the jump doesn't count. There are many rules throughout Mario and Sonic go to the Olympic Games because it is because of the various events. They also have implicit rules for fair play, so multiplayer is possible using an additional controller. So, for example, if you're playing with a friend, if you knock the controller out of their hand to win, it would be considered unfair play, and this is an implicit rule. It's a very social game because you can play with friends, along with the being a immersion game because of the simulation aspect. It allows players to set themselves in the magic circle. It's also an achievement-based game because players are allowed to get achievements and medals and unlock more events. The connection to the audience is very large, I feel, in this game because of the large audience. The game attracts audiences of all ages because Mario and Sonic have been around for a while. So people who played it in their childhood play it now, but also children of today because of the colors and the appeal. People who love simulation and social games will enjoy this game. The gamer motivation model for this game would be achievement, so completion, to finish all of the missions and unlock all of the events, and social and competition, to beat all of their opponents. The magic circle is very strong in this game. While playing this game, I was constantly forgetting about my real life because I was feeling as if I was competing in the Olympics. This is because there are many colors along with a fake crowd which makes a noise depending on what you do, and because of the ability to complete tournaments and win medals. The motivational design is intrinsic motivation. The reason you play this game is because of enjoyment and gratitude, and it won't really affect your outside world. And this is not a hardcore game because it doesn't have a competitive side unless you play with your friend, but not as a tournament, like a real life tournament to win prize money. So thank you for watching my Let's Play. I really enjoyed playing this game again after so many years, and I hope after watching this you try this game, and yeah, thank you for watching, and peace. Hey, sorry, I am back. I wanted to just answer the question. I feel like the underlying business model of this game that led to its success was because of the Olympics. So the Olympics made more customers come to this game and buy it. This is a great example of the genre of its game because of Mario's history, and since this is a continued series, it's a great simulation game. Thanks for watching, and I say goodbye for real now. Bye. Thank you.